name is Jule Smith. I am a caregiver for my wife, Jane Duncan Smith, and I just was planning to, just had retired in 2006, and we had a lot of plans to travel and do a lot of fun things when Jane was diagnosed in May of '07 with a glioblastoma stage 4. So needless to say, that was the shock of our life as we tried to deal with that traumatic development. And Jane, as soon as she was diagnosed, went into surgery the next day. She had a golf ball size brain tumor, and she was having some problems with her left side weakness and dragging her foot and dropping things with her left hand. And so as soon as we had an MRI, she immediately went into surgery. And so since that time, we're very blessed that I had just retired, and so I can be essentially 100% dedicated to taking care of her in her fight to beat this brain cancer. Jane has been very courageous and has really fought a good fight, and she continues to be extremely brave in everything she's doing to try to stay positive. She's a very positive person, and I think that's enabled her to have a lot of hope in this battle. We've had excellent care. We've had excellent support from her brother, who's been wonderful. Her sister-in-law been very supportive of us, and so many friends, so many old friends that have come down, bring meals. As Jane will attest to you, my cooking is not that one of my strengths. And so we have fun struggling with meals, but we get by, and luckily we haven't gained too much weight, right, babe?
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Jane and I moved to Isle of Palms. We've always wanted to come this area. We loved this area for so long, so we moved to Isle of Palms, South Carolina in '06. And we've been blessed that we've been in the Charleston area, because we cannot say enough good things about the health care that we've had here. We just had wonderful doctors. Jane has had a wonderful surgeon, a wonderful oncologist, wonderful neurologist. And from there, after Jane was diagnosed, we went to Roper St. Francis, and she had excellent surgeon there, Dr. George Curry, did a wonderful job for us. And since that time, we've had excellent treatment with the radiologist here in the Charleston area, with the Hollins Cancer Center. Dr. Giglio down at MUSC, been extremely supportive. And we have just had excellent care in this area. And I could recommend that anybody in the immediate area come to the Charleston area, whether it be the Hollins Cancer Center or MUSC, because they have excellent doctors. In Jane's case, we recommended that we go to Duke to have further treatment, so that she could get some advanced treatments there that they had been using. And so she is still being treated now, and she'll soon go on a new product called Avastin that has just been FDA approved. And we're looking forward to that for get some shrinkage of her brain tumor, which has been growing recently. As a 100% caregiver, this has probably been the biggest challenge of my life. I've done a lot of things in the business world and just retired. I wasn't expected to go into the caregiver business, but caregiving is a huge challenge. It is a stressful job. It takes a lot of love. It takes a lot of patience, and I'll also say there's a lot of frustration to deal with. But I think that the key thing is you just gotta keep going. You know you're doing the right thing. You're caring for somebody you love, and so I think that it's a huge challenge. I would also stress as a caregiver, and everybody tells me this, that you have to take some time for yourself to keep yourself both strong and keep yourself mentally alert so that stress doesn't get to it, because being a caregiver is challenging because it does go 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, and you know, there's just it seems like that you know, there's always something that needs to be done, because I'm also the cook, and I'm also the yard man and the pool guy, and so it keeps me busy, but it's for a great cause and for somebody I love dearly. I have not found, I think there's organizations out there for caregivers. I personally have not connected with those, although, as Jane had said earlier, I was in a caregiver study group, which is going on at Duke now. So I'm going to be interested in the research that they do on the impact of caregivers, and see what can be learned and what kind of education techniques can be brought forward to deal with that situation. As a caregiver, there's a tremendous need for an organization to develop some educational techniques, to develop a support group, if you will, for caregivers, so they can work with one another to understand the demands and to appreciate what the tasks are for caregivers, and just help them better manage their own situation. So I would be very supportive if there was an organization who could bring some educational techniques to caregiving, and help them cope as well as we help the patient cope, because it is a challenge, because while Jane has the brain tumor, I feel like that I'm going through it with her, and so as a caregiver, I think it'd be great to have some additional help in that area. I'd also like to point out the excellent work that the Brain Tumor Awareness Group has done, because I think they're bringing some tremendous aids to brain tumor awareness, and I would like to support everything they're doing. For instance, the May annual May as Brain Tumor Month really brings to forefront all the things that all the needs that are out there, and also bringing a lot of educational techniques and a lot of awareness that this is a very severe, debilitating thing, this brain tumor situation. More and more South Carolinians are being impacted by it, and anything we can do to support the Brain Tumor Awareness Group is really warranted. Wrap up a gift of hope by making a donation. Also, donate to the Brain Tumor Awareness Organization.